10 things women secretly crave, that you're doing without even knowing it. Let's get real for a second. Some of the most powerful things women crave from a man, you're doing without even realizing it. Not pickup lines, not flashy status moves. I'm talking about those quiet, unintentional moments when your natural confidence leaks out, and she feels it. These are the things that make her body respond. Before her brain catches up, the subtle dominance, the unshakable calm, the presence that says, I've seen it all, and I'm not chasing you. She'll never admit it, but these triggers light her up inside. So today, I'm breaking down 10 things women secretly crave, that you do by accident. Let's dive in. 10, you don't rush to fill silence. Let me say this clearly. Silence makes weak men squirm, but you're fine with it. You don't scramble to say something clever. You don't laugh nervously or change the subject. You just sit there cool as hell, like you belong in the pause. That right there is dominant energy. It tells her you're grounded, present, not trying to win her over. And that comfort in silence, it's one of the most underrated triggers of attraction. Because when a man holds silence with ease, he's holding space, and women feel safe in that space, even if they don't know why. So next time she's rambling a little and pauses, don't rush in, just hold eye contact. Slight smirk, let her feel your stillness. She won't be able to look away. 9, you don't over-explain yourself. Here's the move that separates men from boys. And you say something once and then you shut up. You don't qualify it, you don't soften it with just kidding. You don't circle back to make sure she got the joke. You just say it and that's it. You have nothing to prove. And that's rare because most guys, especially the nice guys, live in apology mode. They're always worried about coming off the wrong way. But when you speak clearly, confidently, and let it hang in the air, you come across as solid. She'll feel that. And in her head, it sounds like this man isn't trying to please me, and that makes me want him more. 8, you take up space without trying. There's a kind of swagger that doesn't come from ego. It comes from being at ease in your own body. You don't shrink yourself. You don't fold your arms like you're bracing for impact. You don't perch like you're waiting to be told where to go. You take up space like it's yours. Lean back, legs relaxed, voice steady. You don't announce yourself, but your presence is felt. This body language, it's hardwired into attraction. Because when a man claims space naturally, without puffing up or overcompensating, it screams alpha stability. That's catnip to a woman who's tired of jittery boys with something to prove. 7, you don't flinch when she tests you. Oh, she will test you, make no mistake. She'll poke at your opinions, tease your hobbies, drop little comments just to see if you'll bend. But the guy who doesn't blink, who keeps calm, maybe even smirks back and hits her with a clever reply, that guy, he passes the test every time because she's not trying to hurt you. She's trying to feel you, trying to see if you're real. And when you meet her test with relaxed confidence, you're telling her you don't control me, but I enjoy the game, that balance, the mix of strength and playfulness. It's magnetic, and once she feels it, she's hooked. 6, you forget to text back immediately. You're not being rude. You're not ghosting her. You're just living your life like a man should. You saw the message. Maybe you were mid-set at the gym. Maybe you were knee-deep in a project. Or maybe you just didn't feel like answering right that second. That delay, that little pause before you respond, oh, it burns in her brain. She starts wondering, where is he? Why hasn't he answered yet? Is he with someone else? Boom. Now you're in her head, and when you do respond, simple, calm, no apology, that unpredictability keeps her coming back. Because you're not available on command. You're the prize she has to earn. 5, you hold eye contact just a bit too long. Most guys look away too fast. They glance, then flinch, then pretend they were looking at something else. Not you. You hold that eye contact like it's nothing. Like you're looking right into her and saying without words, I see you, I'm not afraid of what you'll do next. The beat too long stare. It short-circuits her logical brain and drops her into instinct. Because when a man doesn't blink, doesn't fidget, doesn't look away first, he's signaling calm confidence and dominance. And here's the kicker. Women aren't just noticing the stare. They're feeling it in their body. The eyes are a primal trigger. They cue oxytocin, sexual tension, vulnerability, stuff she's not consciously processing. But her body is already responding to it. So if she looks down, then back up, or starts fixing her hair while you're staring at her, yeah, she felt it. All reduce. 4. You speak slower than other men. Fast talk is nervous energy, sales pitch vibes trying to keep your attention before you walk away. But you talk like you've got nowhere to be. Your words come out slow, steady, deliberate. You're not racing to the punchline. You're letting her catch up to you. And that shift in pace, that calm rhythm, it draws her in. It's seductive because it shows self-assurance. You don't chase the moment. You own it even better when you lower your tone just slightly. Boom, instant attraction boost. Why? Because a lower voice equals testosterone, and her subconscious eats that up. She won't know why she's leaning in closer, why she suddenly stops interrupting, why her breathing syncs with yours, but it's happening. 3. You stay relaxed when she's emotional. Here's the truth. Most guys collapse when a woman gets emotional. They try to fix it, solve it, or worse, match her energy disaster. But you stay steady. She's swirling, you're the anchor. She throws a little heat and you absorb it like a rock in the sun. You might not stay quiet. Maybe raise one eyebrow, but you don't react. And that drives her wild in the best way. Because women don't want a man to solve their feelings. They want a man who won't drown in them. When you don't get rattled, when you hold space and just let her ride it out, you instantly become the most masculine man in the room. That safety she feels around you, that's what turns her on. 2. You mirror her without realizing it. This one's sneaky because it's subconscious on both sides. She crosses her legs and 5 minutes later, so do you lean in slightly and she matches you without thinking. It's called limbic resonance. It's biology when two people are in sync. Their bodies copy each other's rhythms without even trying. But when you do it naturally, without forcing it, without techniques, you create connection on a level most guys will never touch. Her brain starts going, I feel safe, I feel seen, I feel drawn in. You're not reciting lines. You're not gaming her, you're just in tune. And that silent rhythm, that energetic sync, it flips the I want him switch fast. 1. You know how to do nothing and let her come to you. This is the final boss move. And most men can't handle it because it takes patience, restraint. It takes not needing the win. You're out together, you're chatting. Vibes are good, and instead of pushing, escalating, steering. The moment you lean back, you wait. She starts getting fidgety. She asks you a question just to keep your attention. She initiates the next topic. She starts looking for a reason to stay longer. Why? Because you're not trying to close. You're letting her invest. And when a woman invests, when she leans in, when she works for your attention, that's when the dynamic flips. You become the prize, the mystery. The man who's not chasing because deep down he knows she's already his. These aren't random behaviors. They're primal signals. And if you're doing even half of these without realizing it, you're probably turning women on without ever knowing why. Now here's the question. Have you noticed this before? Ever had a woman act different around you and not know what you did? Drop a comment below and tell me what happened seriously. I want to hear your stories. If you're digging this kind of insight, smash that like button and hit subscribe. See you in the next video.